the context, but I agree with that.
But listen, I'm agree with you. The reason why I say that because
put my phone over here, man.
The single woman epidemic is because of men.
Yeah,
it's not because of women. Right. It's because of men. Because
I agree with that.
I didn't have a child till I was married. I purposely made sure I didn't have a child till I was married. You see what I'm saying? So even though I was out here fighting, being a hoe in the streets, all that, I still took care of my business. I said, I'm not having no child until I got married. Right. And that was my personal goal. That was my personal conviction. And I made sure I did that. So my thing is, you got a lot of single women out here, and you got men out here that just TDs. You know what TD is, right? Tinder. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Or they could be trying to trap the woman.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? Or, you know, whatever other reason that they're being irresponsible, because that's why you got so many single mothers, because the men just, you know, just doing their thing, and just leaving the women out here by themselves. So at the same time, men gotta, you know, man up.
So let me take it back to a position I've always spoke on, and this is a perfect topic for it. So Antoine's position on this, I believe, it's with men. It starts with insecurities. So here's my whole hypothesis. Rock with me if you do. If you disagree, it's totally fine as well. I believe it starts with insecurities amongst men. I think that men start out very insecure in certain areas. So when a man is pursuing a woman because he still has needs in his development, he's not going to wait until he's a full-grown lion mentally before he starts to date. He's young, he's horny, we're vibrant, we're ready to rock and roll at a very immature state, right? So what we tend to do, my opinion, is we go for low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. I'm not trying to minimize the woman, but the low-hanging fruit, she can be all that in a bag of chips, but the man still is viewing her as low-hanging fruit. So what happens, my opinion is, we tend to go for what we know we can get our hands on, not for what we really want, not for what we really deserve. The woman that we deserve, or the woman, you know, we may not be on that level yet, or we may not just be ready for all the responsibility that comes along with all that. For whatever the reason is, Shambrika over her, or Keisha, or Shelly, whoever you want to call her, she's available, she's convenient, she don't take much, she don't require much, she's always there when you want her, she's always on time, she's always, whatever the case is, hold on. And so what we do as me, I feel, we go for the low-hanging fruit. And it's all good and dandy until shit get real.
I got a question.
Hold on. Until shit get real, and that's what the oops, she's pregnant now, oh, she hasn't having a child. And then what happens is, it's easy, that's fine. But can I finish? I appreciate it. So then at that point in time, it's easy to abandon a situation from a woman as a man that we never wanted to begin with. That Shelly, Shambrika, that LaQuisha, whoever she is, we never looked at her as wife. We never looked at her as a queen or anything. She was just something to knock off. And then I just so happened